This is likely going to be a quick one. It's probably only going to be like 20 minutes. I got awkwardly cut off at the end of the last one, by myself, of course, because I needed to be somewhere, and now I came back from that place. So, appears we've made it to a very mostly new stuff, because we've gotten through all the trunk, and we're now on the specific branch that's AOE specific. Miyuki muttered to herself. Just then, I thought we'd all patch things up, too. Why would Aoi ghost us like this?
新一は心当たりある?
Do you have any idea where she might be? Of course not. We didn't actually learn where she was in the other route, either. But I don't think she leaves yet. Anyway, I don't have the first clue. I tried to ask my homeroom teacher about Aoi, but all he would tell me was, we haven't heard anything from her. No one knows anything about her family situation either. Apparently, no one else had any idea she was staying at a manga cafe in the first place. Ever since then, I've gone up to the center of the universe exactly once. I thought maybe if I called her from up there, my phone signal might reach her. I know it's just gamer brain, but I was basically just hoping for a miracle. But no matter how many times I tried, the call never went through. All I got were out of service error messages. But that's just how it goes, right? Someone new comes into your life, and then the next thing you know, they're gone. Another person comes, another person goes. Over and over and over. So what if she's gone? Nothing's changed? And that's what marriage is supposed to be. It's like, I promise to not be one of these people that comes and goes. I promise to always be there for you, so that you and I at least always have somebody. So what if she's gone? Nothing's changed? If anything, things have just gone back to normal. Aoi's not in my life anymore. That's all there is to it. I'm sure I'll get used to it soon. I'll get used to it soon. I'll get used to it. Hey, Iru? I'll get used to it eventually, right? But Aoi's kitten just quietly laps up his milk. What am I looking at here? As soon as Yutaro steps into the classroom, he walks over and slaps a piece of paper on my desk. Well, a piece of paper wouldn't make that sound. That sounded like he dropped a safe on your desk. A club resignation form. Wait, there's something written above it. A letter of expulsion?
どうやらお前を男のロマンクラブに誘ったのは俺の見込み違いだったらしい。
I don't care about these dialogues.
今日付で貴様はタイムだ。そんなあっさり？貴様がそこまでのふぬけとは思わなかったぞ。男だろ。日々に寂しさを覚えてるんだろ。探せよロマン。それが男の生き様だ。
Huh? I know, Yutaro grabs him by the collar. He glares at me with an intensity about 50% more obnoxious than usual. Yutaru?
絶好だ。
I'm cutting ties with you. What?
向こうを探そうともしないお前とは付き合えん。
I can't be friends with you if you don't even go looking for Muko.
金輪際絶好だ。
Never speak to me ever again. Well, that was relevant. Cutting ties. The familiar word pierces my heart. Come on, that's not funny.
冗談じゃない本気だ。
I'm not messing around. I'm serious.
新一、わかるだろう。今ロマンを失ったらお前はダメになる。
Shinichi, I know you know. If you let your dreams slip away, you'll ruin your life.
自分は何をするべきか知っているはずだ。
And I know you know what you need to do. Fine. Yutaro is willing to cut ties with me over this. I've been turning a blind eye to it for a while now, but I know I can't just sit on my butt. I'm gonna look for Aoi.
よーし、それでこそロマンクラブブレイン。
Shut up.
早速今日の放課後から捜査開始だ。
Huh? Are you coming with me?
それが部長の務めだ。
Oh my goodness. But of course, I'm your captain after. No, that means there's gonna be a blood protracted sequence of you. Alright, see you then.
よろしくな。
You certainly will. Exchange a firm handshake, meanwhile. Yuki glares silently at us from across the room.
探すぜ男のロマン。
Let's find those dreams. Apparently, Yutaru decided to change clothes for this. Guess he wants to wear his enthusiasm on his sleeve. Literally. So, what's the plan? We should figure something out.
無策。
Or we could wing it. Akame Bono Yutaru, the champion of winging it. And wing it we do. At some point during the search, he gets distracted by a pretty girl on the street and decides to follow her. Then we take a break and hang out at the batting cages. Then we get chased by a random stray dog. Then, when we try to ask about Aoi, people think we're hitting on them. Then the older lady at the tobacco shop bats her lashes at us. Then we follow our dreams all the way to the adult store. Is any of this really gonna help us find her?
見つけたくなかったりしてな。
It's not like we're gonna find her anyway.
お
What?
前、向こうがいなくなってホッとしただろう。
You're glad Muko's gone, aren't you? Of course not.
傷つくのを覚悟で白黒つけるか。
Would you rather set the record straight at the risk of someone getting hurt?
何もかもうやむやにして逃げ出すか。
Or are you gonna leave things vague and run away?
いつものお前ならどっちを選んでた？
What's your typical go-to response? We spent every day after that just wandering around town. Every day we brainstormed places Aoi might go. Every day I wondered to myself, where are you right now? What are you doing? What are you thinking about? She was spending her nights at a manga cafe, but she never explained why she refused to go home. She was avoiding her parents, but she never told me why they made her life so hard. She would typically never let her emotions show, but I never knew what made her hide them. She often mixed up fiction and reality, but I could never be sure if she was serious. She believed that God made our world as a video game, but I don't know what led her to that conclusion in the first place. And now she's gone. I finally realized just how little I ever knew about her. Hey, Iru. You're a transceiver cat, right?
Meow.
Which means you can sense Aoi's signal, right? Could you take me to her? But Iru ignores me. I can't pick up signals on my own. And I can't get through to her over the phone. Why don't you check the video game? All I can do is search for her the only way I know how. As I stare up at the night sky, I think back. The things she fixated on when we visited Catnip. The way she licked her ice cream from Kurakami Electronics. How she used to open her potato chip bags. The flavors she liked best. The path she chose on the way to the corner store. The way she'd act anytime we spotted a dog. Which side of the sidewalk she chose. The way she walked down the stairs. The way she carried her book bag. Which shoe she would put on first. The way she'd blink at me. The way she looked at me and Miyuki. Every slight movement, every breath, they all rushed vividly to the forefront of my mind. These memories are all so important to me and I refuse to let them go.
向こうはずっと人形みたいなやつだと思ってた。
I always thought Muko was kind of like a mannequin.
でも、いつからだろうな。
But at some point,
少しずつ思うようになってきたんだ。
I started thinking,
彼女は彼女なりに苦しんでるんじゃないかって。
maybe she feels pain like the rest of us. Yutaro leans against the vending machine as he talks. For all his obnoxious behavior, deep down he really does care. Thanks for spending your weekend helping me with this. After all that walking, I think I figured out how I feel.
はは任せろ。
But of course, my good sir.
何せ俺はロマンの伝道師だからな。
Just call me the Evangelist of Dreams. Yeah, I'm not gonna call you that. Oh, sorry, one sec. I pull out my phone. There's an email from Miyuki in my inbox. It reads, "Are you busy later? I need to talk to you. Please come by the batting cages tonight. It's important." So, she does the same thing again, right? Okay. But Aoi shows up. Again, right? The moon is gorgeous tonight. Crickets chirp as I walk down by the river, and she says I've lost my phone, right? I haven't been back to the batting cages since that fateful day. Miyuki's form is beautiful just as it always is. Oh, he does go to the batting cages. Okay, the baseball flies up and hits the net.
変わらない
Want a turn? I'll pass.
見てて飽きない
Don't you ever get tired of just watching? Not really, and apparently you don't get tired of swinging either.
私はバットを振るのが好き
Of course not. I really love it.
ここに立ってボールを見つめて
I love standing here, my eye on the ball.
打つ
Then I swing.
演技も嘘も何一つない
No acting, no
無
lies.
心で裸の私になれるから
I don't have to think. I can just be myself, my raw self. Somehow I feel like I know what she's getting at. Miyuki swings that bat like she's been freed from all the world's troubles.
いなくなって
Now that she's gone,
遠く離れて
now that she's far away,
寂しくなって
now that I miss her,
やっと分かった
I finally understand.
本当のことを言うわ
I'll be perfectly honest.
私葵が嫌いだった
I always hated Aoi.
そばにいたくなかった
I wanted her gone.
逃げ出したかった
I didn't want to be around her.
でも無視もできなかった
But at the same time, I couldn't shut her out.
私のどこかは彼女に憧れてたから
Somewhere deep down, I wanted to be her.
飾らなくて正直で正しいことを正しいって言えて
She was true to others and true to herself, and she always stood up for what she believed in.
そんな彼女が好きだったから
And I liked that about her.
だから私も
So I decided,
もしかしたらなれるかもと思った
maybe I could be like that.
私も葵みたいに余計なものを目に入れないでまっすぐに向き合えるかなって
Maybe I could learn to be like her, to stop overthinking and start facing my fears head on.
だから
And now, Shinichi?
新一
She turns back to face me. The batting cages are dead silent. Everything comes to a standstill. I am rooted to the spot like she's got me by the heart.
聞いてくれますか
Will you hear me out? I get it. I understand why Miyuki would envy a stubborn, compromising girl like Aoi. And now that Aoi's changed her, I know that what she's going to say. She was terrified of hurting anyone and getting hurt herself. And so she suppressed her feelings for all these years.
私は
I want you to know
あなたが
that I... Huh?
どうしたの
What is it? I just heard something. A very familiar meow. Hastily I look over in the direction of the sound. Meow! Iru? Sure enough, it's Aoi's kitten meowing from under the bench. How did you get here from my house, you little furball? Do you want me to follow you or something? Meow! Aoi had called Iru a transceiver cat. Sure, maybe it was just one of her delusions. But that very kitten somehow escaped the confines of my house, traveled all this way just to find me. Iru?
新一
Shinichi! Before I could take a single step, Miyuki calls out to me. Her voice is shaking, her hands balled into fists.
行くの
Are you leaving?
話の途中だよ
Right in the middle of our conversation? I have to go hard on this. There's no guarantee Iru will actually take me to Aoi. It's not worth abandoning Miyuki over it. There's absolutely no logical reason why I should follow Iru. I know that, and yet... I have to go. I have to settle this once and for all. Miyuki takes a single deep breath, filling her lungs completely, and exhales slowly.
わかった。
Fine. She nods reluctantly.
その代わり、後でちゃんと話聞かせて。
But in exchange, you better hear me out later. Alright, see you then.
しんいち
Shinichi! To take off running, Miyuki calls out to me.
待ってる。
I'll be waiting.
私、しんいちを信じて待ってるから。
That's a promise, you hear me? I'll be waiting. I find Iru sitting outside the entrance to the building. I'm genuinely impressed the little furball made it all the way here on those tiny legs. As I scoop the kitten into my arms, his whispers perk up. Aoi's calling, isn't she? Let me guess, this way? Iru meows in response as though he understood my question. My feet carry me forward, unwavering. I haven't seen Aoi for days now. Somehow my transmission just couldn't get through to her. Our connection is tenuous at best, but at least it's there. Is this fate, or... is she here? The answer is obvious. The gate's open. After all, the pedestrian gate is unlocked. And she's the one who knows how to pick it. And as on that fateful day, sure enough, the roof is unlocked too. Iru darts forward. This is my first time seeing the roof at night. For a moment, the nightscape takes my breath away. Upon first glance, the roof is deserted. But I know if I turn around, I'll find... Nope. Huh? Aoi isn't on top of the roof either. She's not here? She was supposed to be here. Aoi used to spend every day up there staring up into the sky. She'd stick her broken phone straight into the air and call God. But she's nowhere to be found. Iru looks at the ladder and meows as if pushing me forward. But no matter how hard I look, I... Huh? Aoi? Oh, with the phone sitting there. Aoi, are you there? I picked up her signal ever so faintly. Hastily, I bolt up the ladder, and you find... Whoa. Aoi? There she is, sprawled out on top of the roof. Aoi, hey. I pull her into my arms. She's freezing cold. She's not breathing. Her eyes are closed. So who was dialing just now? My battery is dying. Aoi's smartphone is lying on the ground beside her. I can see the game version of Aoi on screen. Hey, Aoi, what's wrong? Answer me. Guess when I finally found you. I have to do something. But what? Need to recharge. Want to get zappy? Yep, you gotta do mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. She's not breathing. I never took any first aid training, but I'm basically just winging it, but... take a deep breath in. And press my lips to hers. You want to check for a pulse, though. Because... if there's no pulse, there's nothing that can take the oxygen from the lungs to the other parts of the body. You're better off doing chest compressions. But you gotta actually get the paramedics there, because you can't chest compress somebody back to life. A spark of electricity shoots through me. All it does is try to minimize the damage while their heart's not beating. Praying for a miracle, I blow my lungful of air into her. Please wake up, Aoi. Please. There's something I haven't told you yet. I don't want it to end like this. I feel something move against my lips. Aoi blinks her eyes. Finally, her chest begins to rise and fall once more.
ルル
Hey, Aoi, it's me. Can you hear me?
しいち
Shinichi? Yeah, it's me, Shinichi.
どうしてここに
Why are
いるの
Why are you here? I picked up your transmission.
電波
My transmission? Iru meows into her ear.
そう
Oh,
葵の電波神様じゃなく
my
新一に届いたの
my transmission went to you instead of God. Apparently so. Yeah, there's this whole thing here where it's like Shinichi is God. But the thing is, though, Shinichi is like the player character. And the player is from the world of God from the perspective of Aoi. So, it kind of works, I guess.
体ビリビリするの
My body is all beady beady.
充電したの
Did you recharge me? What do you mean?
葵電池切れてたの
Aoi's battery died. Oh, I see. I'm glad she's conscious, but it's too early to relax just yet. I take out my
救
phone.
急車意味ないの
There's no point in calling an ambulance. What do you mean there's no point?
そばにいて
Just stay with me.
それで充電できるの
That way Aoi can recharge. Talk to Aoi. Alright. If that's what she wants, I won't say no. I have this feeling like if I don't give her what she wants, she's going to vanish off into some distant world.
ルル新一の電気伝わるの
Aoi can feel your electricity.
ビリビリビリビリずっと充電したかったの
Aoi has wanted to recharge for so long.
ビリビリビリビリ
Yeah, I bet. Feel free to recharge as much as you like. Sure enough, the more we talk, the more Aoi seems to recover. It's almost like she's actually recharging her batteries. Hey, can I ask you something? Why did you ghost us like that? Conflicted Aoi stares up at the sky. Stars twinkle amid the sea of darkness. And here we are at the center of the universe.
この世界はゲームなの
This world is a video game.
このルート葵はサブキャラ
In this route, Aoi is a side character.
でも葵バグったの
But Aoi's glitched.
プログラムおかしくなったの
There's a bug in the program.
電波が届かないとアップデートもできないの
And it can't be patched unless my transmission goes through.
だから消えたの
So that's why Aoi disappeared. With no explanation? No goodbye?
葵がいなくなったこともすぐ忘れる
Once Aoi's gone, you're supposed to forget.
それが世界のルールなの
That is the rule of this universe. Well, sorry, but I won't. Yutaru and I searched the whole city for you.
葵を
For me, there's something I really need to get off my chest. All that time I spent running around town, I kept asking myself, why am I looking for her? And once I found her, what was it I wanted to say? It turns out I wanted to talk about Aoi herself. Aoi, there's something I want to tell
ル
you.
ル
I lean back. The starry sky fills my vision. And with the lights of the town below, it's hard to tell up from down. It's almost like we're suspended, weightless in space. I really liked the time we spent together as a trio. Then the night you crashed at my place, suddenly everything was up close and personal, and I panicked. I was scared it was going to destroy our friendship. Which is why I said you'd never be anything more than a friend to me. In hindsight, that was really a dumb thing to say. I'm really, really sorry.
新一
It was okay. It wasn't true anyway. I've done a lot of thinking, and Aoi, you're not just a friend to...
ダメ
Stop! Oh, I accidentally backlogged. The word pierces my heart.
そのルートは間違いなの
My route is just a glitch.
立たないはずのフラグなの
That event flag isn't supposed to trigger. Was your smile a glitch too?
笑った
My smile? What about your happiness? Was that all that just another glitch? And your sadness, and your tears? You fell in love, pushed us away, and suffered in solitude. Are those emotions all just errors and glitches too? I'm not a god. I'm not perfect. Laughter, tears, sadness, joy, love, and hate. I want to feel all these things, and I want you right there with me. Over the course of searching for Aoi, I finally figured out how I really feel. I've been dying to tell her all this time. This is the whole reason I came to find her. I don't care if I can't be with Miyuki. I just want to be with...
お願いあるの
Aoi has a favor to ask. She interrupts me mid-sentence. Yeah. Ouch. Aoi shoves me down. Aoi? What are you doing?
お願いなの
We're using the art, that's what she's doing.
お
Please.
い電池切れそうなの
Aoi's battery is about to die.
明日になれば新一きっと忘れる
And by tomorrow you'll probably forget everything.
夢落ちそれでもいいの
Just pretend this is a dream, okay?
葵新一と
Aoi wants to
もっとビリビリしたいの
get beady beady with you.
したくない
Don't you want to? I'm not interested in...
嘘つきなの
Liar. Wait, but aren't you feeling sick? We shouldn't...
大丈夫なの
Aoi will be fine. As she whispers, her lips twitch innocently. A sudden surge of emotions takes me. I want to show her how I feel about her. I want to kiss her. A real kiss this time, not just CPR. Aoi? Huh? I stand up and face her. I'm in love with you. Nobody else matters to me. I choose you, Aoi. All at once her face crumbles and her emotions come flooding out.
電波おかしい新一おかしい
My signal's messed up. Shinichi's messed up.
葵は
Aoi, Aoi.
ビリビリしすぎて壊れたの
Aoi got too beady beady and broke.
バグったの
Glitched.
バグ治らないの
And the bugs can't be fixed.
いい
Are you sure?
葵バグってていい
Are you sure you're okay with Aoi's glitches? Do you accept me glitches and all? It's like, you realize this character will have no concept of your glitches and what it even means to be conscious about how you have glitched out. And how you know you're a video game character.
笑ったり泣いたり悲しんだり喜んだり
Laughter, tears, sadness, joy.
新一を好きになったりしていい
Is Aoi allowed to feel these things? Is Aoi allowed to love you?
普通じゃなくて電波でだからたくさん嫌な思いさせると思うの
Aoi's too weird to be a normal girl, so you'll probably have a hard time being with me.
それ れでも
Are you sure this is what you want?
バグだらけの葵好きになってくれる
Will you love me even with all my glitches? I will, I do. It's kind of aggressive. A spark of electricity shoots through us as our lips touch.
葵ずっと新一が欲しかったの
Aoi wants you for so long, so long.
葵バグ好きなの
Aoi loves being glitchy.
どんどんバグるの
And Aoi will keep on glitching.
新一を好きになるの
Glitching out of love for you. Pale light shines down on us from the heavens, blessing our union. We cuddle and gaze up at the sky. I can feel her warmth against my body. She's so small and precious. I just want to hold her and protect her always. But
ルル
something's missing. We may have connected physically, but there's still a long way to go. Her gaze is so distant, I half wonder if she's looking at something on the other side of the universe. All that time I spent searching for you, I was thinking, I never knew the first thing about you.
葵のこと
About me? Your likes, your dislikes, things you think about, the video games you play, the God you believe
神
in.
様
My God? Aoi looks up at the sky. Her gaze wanders, like she's looking in on a world I can't see, a world beyond the stars. You'll tell me, won't you?
ルル
Her voice is tiny and faint, and she doesn't meet my gaze. The next morning. Morning.
おう、おはよ
Hey, good morning.
ルル
う。向こ
Oh, it's Muko.
う見つかったのか
You found her? Yeah, I guess I did.
そっか、よかった。
Awesome, I'm so happy for you.
ゆうたろう
Yutaro?
おう、なんだ
Yeah, what's up? I walks right up to Yutaro and stares him in the eye.
探してくれてありがとうなの
Thank you for looking for me.
感謝なの
Means a lot to me. Huh? Yutaro takes one look at her smile and freezes on the spot.
おう。なに俺はただ男のロマンクラブ部長として当然のことをしたまでよ。
I was just doing my job as the captain of the Boys and Dreams Club. Well, somebody's embarrassed.
照れてなどいない。
I'm not embarrassed.
ツンデレなの
Are you tsundere? I hope not.
ところで新一、
By the way,
向
Shinichi,
こうとちゃんと決着つけたんだろうな。
you talked it out with her, right? Yep, sure did.
ってことは、もしや。
Wait, then that means...
やることもやっちゃ返答によっては今すぐケツ穴に爆竹突っ込んでリア充の刑に処すことになる。
English, please. Would that be Japanese, please? Depending on your answer, I just might stick a firecracker up your butt and let nature sort itself out. Well... Okay, look.
ビリビリ
We
したの
we got beady beady. Allie, were you eavesdropping on us?
てかビリビリってなんだ
What does beady beady even mean? Hey,
ちょ今なんて
why'd you just... Pretty sure she's just sneezing, right, Allie? She walks in on him like hand over Awie's mouth. The door opens and Yuki walks into the classroom. But her usual good morning is noticeably absent. Instead, she walks right straight over to us, her lips pursed.
ルル
The blood drains from Awie's face. This is the first time they've seen each other in quite some time. And Aoi knows Miyuki wasn't happy about her little ghosting act.
みゆき、その、
Miyuki, listen,
新一、
Shinichi? Huh, me? Miyuki ignores Aoi and calls out to me instead.
来なさい。
Come with me. What, but
いいから来なさい。
I said come with me. With that, the queen bee summons me, the class nobody, right in front of everyone. Instantly, the whole room buzzes with curiosity at this unexpected plot twist, except I totally expected it because it happened in the other route.
ほら、早く。
Now hurry up. Alright already. And there were hints it was gonna happen. Shinichi? I'll go talk to her. You wait here, okay? I call out to Aoi and then turn and leave the classroom with Miyuki. I can skip now, right?
心当たり、ないの？
You know what this is about, right? Should I? Well, you should have played the other route, and then you would know. Sort of, but I actually forgot, so I don't.
私昨日、待ってるって言ったわよね。
Yesterday I told you I'd wait for you. Yeah? Everything happened so suddenly that night I totally forgot. Before I left Miyuki behind at the batting cages, she said,
新一を信じて、待ってるから。
That's a promise, you hear me? I'll be waiting. Now I remember.
ずっと、待ってたのよ。
I waited all night long, for hours. I'm sorry.
何があったの？
What happened? Miyuki tightens her grip on her baseball bat, which is pointed directly in my face. Miyuki? I offer her a smile. She doesn't return it, not even slightly. The bat trembles with her hand. Then a memory flashes through my mind. The rumor of a student Miyuki supposedly beat to a bloody pulp.
新一？
Shinichi. Okay, let's see. First, I found Aoi on the school roof.
屋上？
On the roof, her expression stiffens.
それで？
And then, huh?
それだけなの？
Is that it? Well,
約束したわよね。
you promised me, remember?
後でちゃんと話、聞かせてもらうって。
You promised me you'd hear me out.
違う？
Didn't you? She's right, I did. And I'll have to tell her everything anyway if I want to patch up their relationship. So I might as well tell her sooner rather than later. I take a deep breath. Here I go, I'm going to tell her the whole truth. I confess my feelings to Aoi.
それで？
And then? What?
ビリビリしたって。あれはどういう意味？
What does she mean by we got beady beady?
ただの葵の出まかせなの？
Was that just more of her
それとも。
nonsense? Or she was eavesdropping? Alright then, in for a penny, in for a pound. We kissed. Sparks fly behind my eyelids. For a second I have no idea what just happened. Then belatedly the pain of the blow kicks in. Oh, I get it. Miyuki slapped me. Wait, what? What did she slap me for? I only told her I fell in love with Aoi. Well, that and the fact that we kissed. Just those two things, nothing more. So why is she mad? Hey, wait. Before I could process it, Miyuki started to walk off. I'm really sorry for forgetting about you, okay, but nothing I did gives you the right to hit me. First you dragged me in here, and then you hit me for no reason, and now you think you could just walk off, no explanation? She whirls around, anger pain to see on her face. And yet for some reason her eyes are swimming with tears. Baka! She says baka, but for some reason the English says I hate you. I don't know that's a good translation, but whatever. She storms off like a grade schooler throwing a tantrum. Her hasty footsteps fade from the gym. Meanwhile, all I can do is watch her go. Sorry I'm late.
ルル、
I find out he's staring at me. Is it good? Not really.
あんまりなの。
She sets her empty can on the ground. No surprise there. Iru meows in agreement while batting around a small rubber ball. This is our first lunch without Miyuki. Naturally, that means no fancy homemade lunch either. We pool together the junk food we scored from the corner store and cafeteria, then start chowing down. It sucks.
ほっぺた、大丈夫なの？
How's your cheek? Or it's more like, is your cheek okay? Might have been a better translation of that. Yeah, it's fine. I didn't realize until later that Miyuki left a big red handprint on my face for everyone to see. The current popular theory among our classmates is that I must have tried to feel her up and consequently got kicked. Much as I want to set the record straight, Miyuki hasn't been back to class since. So with no opportunity to defend myself, I bolted straight out of the classroom as soon as the lunch bell rang. Wonder where Miyuki ran off to. Aoi silently stands up. She lifts her cell phone into the air. Still no service?
神様、
Maybe.
いなくなったかも。
Maybe God's just gone. She starts to transmit once more. Maybe it's just her way of praying. She was always ostracized by our class. She spent every night sleeping in a manga cafe. She couldn't fit in the real world, so she needed a world of her own. She needed a god to make her reality into a video game. Can her god still save her? Or will her prayers go unanswered? Who just walked in?
あら、
Oh, hello. Huh?
みゆき、
Miyuki? We're not just seeing things, are we?
お邪魔だったかしら。
Am I interrupting? No, of course not. We were waiting for you.
お弁当持ってきたけど、食べる？
I brought a boxed lunch. Want some? Yes, please. How about you, Aoi?
ダメなの。
Aoi can't. Aren't you hungry?
葵、食べられない
Aoi can't eat it. Aoi,
の。
hey.
待ちなさいよ。
Hold it right there.
ルル、
Aoi tries to run, but Miyuki stops her.
逃げ場なんてないでしょ。
Where do you think you are going?
それよりお腹減ってない？
I know you are hungry.
葵、バグったの。
Aoi's glitched.
バグって、しんいち、好きになったの。
The glitch made me fall in love with Shinichi.
しんいちは、みゆきと結ばれるはずなの。
But Shinichi belongs to you.
葵は、みゆきの友達のはずなの。
And Aoi was supposed to be your friend.
でも、裏切ったの。
Which means Aoi betrayed you.
だから、葵、もう、みゆきとは、
So Aoi can't be friends with you anymore.
友達じゃないわ。
We aren't friends. Miyuki.
親友よ。
We're besties.
親友。
Besties.
友達よりも、ずっと大切な存在。
Best friends, way closer than regular friends.
しんいちも、葵も、私の大切な人。
You and Shinichi are both so important to me.
その二人の幸せを祈らないなんて、嘘でしょ？
How can I not want the two of you to be happy?
でも、そんなの、
But you
疑ってるの？
think I'm lying?
それじゃあ、証拠を見せてあげる。
Alright then, I'll prove it to you. Prove it how?
ほら、
With this. She holds up a box lunch with... Is that 4 tears?
あなたたちが付き合い始めたって聞いて、わざわざ気合い入れて作ったんだから。
After I heard you two hooked up, I went home to make all my best dishes. You went home for this?
先生には内緒ね。
Don't report me to the teachers, MK. She grins mischievously, the sort of grin she'd ordinarily never let show in class.
みゆき、
Miyuki?
本当に、葵を、許してくれるの？
Can you really forgive everything Aoi's done?
恋しちゃったら、しょうがない。
You can't help who you fall in love with.
そうでしょ、しんいち。
Isn't that right, Shinichi? Yeah, sure is.
みゆき、
Miyuki?
あれ、
Thank Thank you so much.
大好き大好き
Miyuki, you're the best. Aoi loves you so much. Aoi throws her arms around Miyuki and starts to sob.
こらこら泣かない泣かない
Come on, don't cry.
違うのこれは
No, you don't understand.
嬉しい涙なの
These are happy tears.
分かってるわよ
Trust me, I know. Miyuki strokes Aoi's hair as she trembles, but her gaze is somewhere distant, somewhere far beyond the furthest reaches of the sky. Okay, guys.
いただきますなの
Let's have ourselves a feast. Eat up. Yay, food. The three of us sit on top of the roof with our little banquet. It's been a while since we last had the chance to do this, and man, I miss this flavor.
どう美味しい
How is it? Is it good?
美味しいの世界で一番なの
Super mega good. The best in the whole world.
大げさよ
Please, you're exaggerating.
新一はどう
What about you, Shinichi? Absolutely exquisite.
ありがとう
Thanks.
このだし巻き卵ちゃんと味わって食べてね
Be sure to savor that rolled omelet, got it? This here? It's really good. Wait, it tastes a little different than usual.
隠し味が効いてるでしょ
That must be the secret ingredient I added. Oh, that was at the end of the last route. I guess so. Man, this really is the spot. I haven't eaten decent home-cooked meal in ages.
ちなみに今日の朝は
What'd you have for breakfast this morning? Pizza-style toast with ketchup, cheese, corn, and ham. I mean, doesn't sound that bad, actually. Guess I've eaten ham for breakfast. Yeah, I would see what the problem is.
ちなみに葵は
What about you, Allie?
トーストチーズコーンハムケチャップピザ風な偶然なわけないわよね
I somehow doubt this is a coincidence. Toast with ketchup, cheese, corn, and ham. Pizza style. Well, you know, I couldn't let Aoi stay in at that manga cafe forever, so
今さら言い訳しなくていいわよ
you don't have to explain yourself.
ルルみゆき一緒に泊まる
Want to spend the night with us, Miyuki?
え
What?
みんなで泊まるの
We can make it a slumber party.
楽しいの
It'll be fun.
ちょっと
What are you saying?
男の子の家に泊まるなんてそんなないわありえない
I can't possibly spend the night at a boy's house. Ridiculous. Unthinkable. And she doesn't actually do it in her route, except maybe at the very end.
一緒に寝るの
You and me could cuddle together.
寝ないわよ
No, thank you.
でもエルも一緒に
But Yura wants to cuddle too. She has allergies, ma'am.
エルと一緒に
What? Cuddle with Iru? Allie glanced at the kitten playing with his rubber ball.
それはちょっと
Well, maybe.
ふわふわ
Very fuzzy
ポカポカ
and warm.
肉球
Toe beans.
しんいち私
Shinichi, please let me. Sorry, for your own good I have to put my foot down. You and I both know you wouldn't be able to sleep a wink. Miyuki starts to pout. Somehow I feel like the three of us are finally back to normal. No, like this.
エルちゃんと葵の真似するの
Do it like Aoi's doing it. Sitting up on top of the roof, I watched over Aoi playing with Iru down on the lower level. Apparently, Aoi is trying to teach Iru to match her pose.
あれ、何やってるの？
What is she doing down there? I think she's trying to imitate one of those beckoning cat statues.
楽しいの？
What does she get out of it? No idea, but knowing her, she's got to be something she sees in it.
エルも付き合わされて大変ね。
Feel bad for Iru having to put up with that nonsense. She sighs.
あれが本当の猫かぶりか。
Why did she force it? She should just be herself. Right back at you. Bestie's my butt. Seriously, don't push yourself.
私のためよ。やりたくてやってるの。
I'm doing it for my own sake. I want to do this. Alright. Yuki's so mature. In fact, she's so self-disciplined, it's a little worrying.
さっきはごめん。
I'm sorry about earlier.
私混乱しちゃって、それでビンタなんて。
I was confused and I lashed out and it hurt like hell, you know.
ごめんなさい。
I'm really sorry. I left a mark too. I didn't realize it until after I got back to the classroom and now everyone's gossiping about it.
それはちゃんとフォローしとくわ。
I'll clear things up with them. Thanks, I appreciate it. But to clear that up, you just say, yeah, I slapped him. Tsugumi did not apologize, by the way. I want to live my life outside of the limelight. If you want to be a true tsundere, you do not apologize for your slaps. And to that end, I need Miyuki's help. So I appreciate that she's willing to cooperate. A lot, actually. And yet something about it doesn't feel right. She seems like a completely different person now compared to this morning when she slapped me. Could she really have come around to the idea in just a few short hours?
ねえ、しんいち。
Hey, Shinichi. Miyuki's dark hair dances in the breeze.
運命って信じる？
Do you believe in fate? Fate?
そう。
Yeah.
A を選ぶか B を選ぶか。人生にはたくさん分かれ道がある。
We're gonna have a little conversation here about branching pathways. There are so many paths in life. Choose A, choose B.
あなたが今ここにいるのは偶然か。
Is it coincidence that brought you here to this moment?
それとも運命に導かれた必然か。
Or were you pulled here by the strings of fate? I disagree. To me, there is no choices in life. Ah, my old pet theory. What ifs don't exist? Oh, if only I'd done this, if only picked that. That's just hindsight talking. In reality, I can never have chosen differently. There's no such thing as free will. It's the synapses in my brain that make the choices for me. But if you want to call that fate, then sure.
そっか。
Gotcha. She's smiling now. I've known her long enough that I can tell.
それじゃあ新一は何回生まれ変わっても同じ人を好きになる。運命の人と結ばれる。
So to you, even if you start this whole life over again, you'd still fall in love and end up with the same person.
そう思うのね。
Is that right? Yeah, basically.
誓って
Promise me. Out of nowhere, she grabs my hand.
永遠の愛を信じてるって。
Promise me you believe in eternal love. Where did this come from?
誓って。
Promise me. Eternal love, this seems a little extreme.
ごまかさないで。
Don't try to get out of this. You're hurting me.
ごめんなさい。でも
Sorry, but despite her apology, she makes no effort to let go.
お願い。
Please.
誓ってくれたら私どんなこともできるから。
You realize that when they made out on the roof. So, yeah, he's already taken. But he's also wrong. There's a route. There's other routes. If you promise me this one thing, you'll be the strength I
あな
need.
たのために何でもしてあげる。
Just this one
だから
thing Just this one thing, I'll do anything for you, okay?
愛は永遠だって誓って。
So promise me that love is eternal.
千客万来。
Business is booming. In the distance, I can hear Aoi talking absently to herself. If two people share a kiss on the roof, their love will be eternal. There's no way I believe that stupid legend, but I want to believe in my love for Aoi. This is awkward, but I guess... Yeah, you can't not do it. I promise.
ありがとう。
Good, thank you.
何があっても永遠の愛を信じていてね。
No matter what happens, always believe that love is eternal, okay? Okay. Infinity. Something about the way she worded that bugs me. Seriously, where did that come from all of a sudden? It has to do with her knowledge that she's in a game, I think. Which you haven't seen really manifest very prominently yet. Today we're at a bookstore in the middle of the shopping district. I casually flip through a manga as I wait for Aoi to finish her shopping. We started off exploring the store together, but then a bunch of people wearing our school uniform showed up. I'm still the class nobody. Lately I've gotten enough attention for a lifetime, and if possible I'd like to avoid any future drama.
お待たせなの。
Thank you for waiting. Aoi pops out of the store, eyes sparkling. What'd you buy?
本なの。
A book. Yeah, I guessed that part.
猫の本なの。
A book about cats. Oh, I see. Definitely a good idea to learn more about them now that she's adopted Iru and all. That said, I can tell from the size of the bag she's holding that she definitely bought at least 2 other books. What else did you get?
それは秘密なの。
It's a secret. You can't tell me?
そうなの。
Nope. Why not?
秘密は秘密なの。
Because it's a secret. Her voice sounds oddly firm. Now I'm curious, but I guess I can't really force her to tell me. Alright then, let's head home. Okay. I lead Aoi back through the shopping district. Once we make our way past all the busy streets, our pace slows. That's different.
ルル？何が？
What's different? Aoi tilts her head at me. Apparently she didn't realize she'd been humming. Oh, nothing.
なんでもない？
Nothing?
気になるの。
Aoi wants to know. It's fine, don't worry about it.
大丈夫じゃないの。
It's not fine. It's nothing serious.
ルル。
She looks rather disgruntled. Man, her expression was all so vibrant and cute.
なんで笑うの？
What are you grinning at? Oh, nothing, sorry.
さっきから新一変なの。
You're acting weird today, Shinichi. I was just thinking you've gotten a lot more normal lately.
自然？
Normal? Oh, you know, you get mad when something upsets you, you hum when you're happy, stuff like that.
鼻歌？
Hum? Yeah, you were humming just now, you didn't even realize it, did you?
ルル。
Suddenly Aoi flushes pink.
葵は鼻歌なんて。
Aoi wasn't humming. Yes, you were.
ルル。
She struggles to think of a counter-argument.
葵、
Is Aoi
どんどんバグってきてるの？
getting more glitchy? I don't think it's a bad thing. If anything, it's normal.
普通？
It is. Besides, you know, we had that whole conversation on the roof that night. You're allowed to get as glitchy as you want.
新一もバグったの？
Are you glitching out too? What? No, I don't know what that means.
新一、ほっぺた赤いの。
But Shinichi, you're blushing.
バグなの。
It's a glitch. Mind your own business. Aoi smiles and I can't help but smile too. Let's go.
新一、
Shinichi? She quietly extends a hand. Without even pausing to think, I reach out and link my fingers with hers. Forget it, I don't care how the world sees us. Maybe Aoi's glitches have spread to me after all. It's nearly 10 o'clock. Normally I'd be getting ready for bed right now, but... Hey, Yuru. I know, buddy, I'm hungry too. At this point, I've already read Aoi's cat owner's manual cover to cover twice. Bored, Yuru and I sit around waiting for her. Then, for the 13th time today, I hear her dash up the stairs.
新一、
Shinichi. She calls to me from the other side of the door.
古い、好き、赤？
What's this word?
って、なんて読む
cumin, which is a spice, right? Look, maybe I should just read the cookbook for you.
違うの。
No.
本を読んでるわけではないの。漢字テストなの。
Allie's not reading a cookbook. It's for the vocabulary test. Right. I heave a sigh. She's got to be reading that cookbook she bought from the bookstore. It's a really basic beginner level book, too. I have no idea how she keeps up in class when she's this illiterate. But she's clearly trying to cook for me, while simultaneously trying to hide the fact that she can't read.
新一
Shinichi? The word you're looking for is cumin. It's a spice.
ルル。わかったの。
Got it.
胡椒を少々。お醤油いっぱい。
Yeah, but the author definitely did not pick cumin at random. 1 teaspoon of cumin and 1 tableful of olive oil. Tablespoon. Always read the recipe carefully. I quickly correct her. No way am I going to let her make such a basic mistake. Not if I can help it anyway. As far as I can tell, she's already tried her hand at hamburger steaks, curry, and okonomiyaki, only for each attempt to end in a miserable failure. Don't burn it this time, you hear me? Once you turn the burner on, don't you dare leave the
わ
room.
かったの。今度は絶対目を
Okay, this time Aoi won't leave the
目を
Ear sits by the door and growls. Moments later, I catch a whiff of something burnt. Too late. She was in the middle of cooking it. What are we gonna do, Yuru? Yuru looks at the floor. I'm so hungry, I can't take it anymore. I scoop up Yuru and head down to the living room. As Yuru devours his dinner,
ルル。
together we stare down in silence at the completely blackened stir fry. It's very, very burnt, over half of it at least. Maybe I can power through it and eat the other half.
新一
Shinichi?
やっぱりあまり美味しそうでは。
This doesn't look too good, does at least you can tell it doesn't look too good, unlike some other more classic characters. Thanks for dinner.
新一
It's great. I describe it. It's got this very refined, bitter flavor to it that pairs well with all the oil.
涙。
Are you crying? Oh, these are happy tears, of course. I'm so blessed to eat your home cooking. Allie grabs her fork and shovels a bite of stir fry into her mouth. Allie, wait.
お
With her mouth full of stir fry, she lets out a little muffled shriek and dashes to the sink. Relatable. Allie, you okay?
まずいの。
It's yucky. No, it isn't. Okay, maybe it's not good.
うん。
Yeah. But believe me when I say this, I'm really touched by you tried so hard to make this for me. Huh?
新一嬉しかったの？
You were touched? Yeah, it's the thought that counts, you know. Although I still need to eat something eventually.
そうなの。
Yeah. Let's just whip something up and with whatever we have left. Open the fridge to find nothing. The only thing in there is our stock of Yabole's tomato juice.
全部使っちゃったの。
How we used everything. Ah, I see. Should we go to the grocery store? No, they gotta all be closed by now. Okay, what are our options here?
ルル。
Hang on a sec. We could go to the corner store, but that kind of feels like cheating. So instead, I grab my phone and send a quick email. Oh.
いただきます。
Thank you for dinner. Allie stuffs a forkful of pasta in her mouth. How is this? How is it?
すごい
It's amazing.
神なの。
It's godlike. Allie yells excitedly. No surprise there, I made the pasta sauce using Yabole, so she was bound to like it.
みゆきのレシピなの？
It's one of Miyuki's recipes? You could say that. I wrote up a list of everything I had left in my house. I emailed the list to Miyuki and asked her if there's anything I could make with it, and this was the result. Even I'm enjoying this. I don't even like tomatoes usually.
やっぱりみゆきには勝てないの。
Miyuki's better than me at everything. So you don't have to compare yourself to her.
そうなの？
Really? You're your own person and so is she.
ルル？
Allie tilts her head.
でも葵は新一に美味しいご飯作りたいの。
This may be a weird place to stop, but this is where I'm going to stop. And there we go. I'm like waiting for the in-screen duration. Hopefully that's good enough.